Paloma, we are going into the element of fire. This is the Reiki candle manifestation, and we all are empowered in this life, the next, and on and on. So, giving all of the praises and honor to myself. So to my ancestors, Sally, Ashe, and to your ancestors, Ashe. All right, so the first of the year, full moon, what did you do? I will share what I've done. One of the things I've done, I used the blood of ALICA over the threshing floor of all of my doors. And so with doing that, that means that I am protecting the grid. It's biblical sound where you would find in the Bible where the people was going through a famine. And so everyone that had blood above their threshing floor doors, that they was not affected by the dynamics of the things that had went through the town. So therefore, I took that phrase, a parable from the Bible, and as I decided to do so, I noticed that with me handling my own blood, it was more powerful than it being released out of me. So how did you do that, Alicia? I'm just going to share with you a tiny bit. However, in my ancestry class, during that course, I go more into detail. So what you would want to do is get the powerful blood drippings that occurred on last year, 2022, when you manifest the best and the most unbelievable, extraordinary month of your cycle, your moon cycle, you use that blood. So what I am saying is every month you would want to use that blood, every month. So you shouldn't allow your blood to be wasted. You have ways that you can preserve it. You can freeze it into a jar, glass jar, with a sealed top, and place it into a freezer bag. So you put it into the freezer. Now, whatever spirit tells you as far as utilizing it on the threshing door of your home, your apartment, your business, your church, any facility, you want to do it accordingly. Let's not wait until the last minute, people. It needs to be well planned. So that's one of the things that I did. Now, what is the significance, of the blood? So when you connect with that, then therefore you would be able to use the blood with power. You would respect the blood. So what am I saying is the bleeding coming from the vital of your life, the first thing you would do is think about you being birthed into this world. And then secondly, your DNA. Thirdly, your ancestral connection. So you do that, and then the power of the blood from your menstrual cycle will already start its spell. It's activated because it's coming from your intentions. And with that said, as I have, I think maybe about 5 or 6 entries into the home. I decided to cover the inside of the door frame and the outside of the door frame. I have intentions. And so therefore, with associating that with the proper measures, I can speak on it. This is not a comic type of joke. The power of it. You will see some things to manifest that you have been having your affirmations written for years. It will manifest. Guarantee it. It just depends on where you are. Where are you in life? Because everything is alive. Don't think because you release the blood with the emotions that the blood is dead once the droppings is on the cloth. I say, if you're going to use cloth drippings, use cotton, 100% cotton. You would want to do that. So with that said, the candle smells so yummy. You will release that vampire energy that keeps latching on to you. It didn't have to be a physical human being. Vampire is anything that sucks the life out of you. It could be fear. Every time that you attempt to do something, the fear suggests that you're powerless. The fear suggests that you should wait, procrastinate. So in that black hole, that red, vibrant blood brings light. So that's what I suggest for 2023. But however, I did this in the aspect of the energy of New Year's for January 1st. But I celebrate New Year in March. But you want the heightening of the energy that people are celebrating. And that's when you do your work. Now, I didn't cook collard greens, pinto beans, black-eyed peas, and and all of that. Remember, dealing with the blood, I cooked beef cow liver. That's a delicacy when it comes to the ancestors. That type of meat was very hard for them to get because they got the leftovers, which was the pork, left them a plate from the rooter to the tutor. So the beef liver delicacy that I had for my ancestors with some rich damn gravy dripping off that motherfucker, and then some rice. My house was blessed. So blessed that I went over with an invite of my sister, one of my sisters, because I have a sisterhood and I have a daughterhood. She filled my whole car up with the necessities that for the riches of my household. Sometimes we are using money, ancestry money. We're using the currency from the world system, looking for a manifestation of blessing, whatever entails of what you think that your necessity is. Your mindset is, okay, the funds has to come in, but no, favor comes in. So I received favor on that day. And then on today, she came and kept cleaned up my house. My house is little, I don't have no big house. But anyways, my house is out of order. Oh yeah, in the New Year's, I had shit piled up. You can walk over it. Feel like you're going up a damn mountain. Need some damn hiking boots. You're stepping so deep in some shit up in here. Because I got some things going on that's more important, some real ALICA shit that's more important than worrying about what motherfuckers think about me. Yeah, so she came through and blessed me. So what I'm saying is that not all times that you should move in a movement of tradition. Tradition is for the new year, come in, have your house clean, clothes washed, and these various of things cooked and different things of that nature. Follow spirit. Follow spirit and trust your fear. Because you can't trust nobody. People change. I change, you change. That's just the part of the life that we live. So just want to drop that note. Any questions? Not planning to be here, for a long period of time. But any questions? You can put it in the comment. Another thing is with you addressing the grid with the blood. Now, just say if you do not have a menstrual cycle, you can use your urine. Put this shit in a spray bottle, in a glass spray bottle, okay? A glass one. Don't come up with no damn plastic, Dollar General store, Dollar Tree, pumpity pump. Make it count. Get glass, put your urine in it. And when you do that, you want to get your full moon, first moon, quarter moon, whatever phrase, moons, waters that you collect from the rain. You add that to it, and then you just, spritz over your threshing door there, spritz it. You have windows there with a door, you can spray the windows and clean it like it's Windex. And it will expel any negative energy coming through those doors. Time they come in, they're going to go right back out. It's just going to be as simple as that. Don't wonder, oh, they're acting funny, why they didn't stay, and goodbye, bitch, because I done did the work. So that eliminates. You ain't got to quit, speaking to anybody, telling them not to come and stuff like that. You put that energy that I just spoken to you about, do the spell work, then you're good. Okay. Now, this here's a good book. Got it? Got it. Okay. All right. Most people want to get their chakras into a level of either releasing or a treatment. Because for the real releasing the blockage, you really want to live a life where you're free. You want to do a treatment, that means that you enjoy being in the bullshit and you just want to be excused, put your hands up like you're in church. Just be excused for a minute, then come back and then be folly with the bullshit. So it's one or the other, that you want to do. Well, this go around today, in the phrase of Cancer. So being in the phrase of Cancer, speaking of the zodiac sign, I ain't talking about, that demon, monster, instant killer. When you're operating in that area, that means that Cancer is down below, so above and then below. So therefore, we are on a horizon. So you want to look at what the Cancer offer in your life. Most people subjective to some positive energy from Cancer, partners, friends, or whatnot, and then you have some that would like to do a badass ritual on them. That's just, how it is, to make some changes. But as far as being in this moon phrase, diet, being on a diet is not a good idea. Rituals is not a good idea today. Hair care is not a good idea today. You want it to be at the best, really and truly. I mean, it just depends on what you're going to do to the hair. Hunting. And what I mean about hunting, you're looking for something new partner, hunting for a new job position, hunting for new business to launch. This is not a good time right now. Being in the phrase of Cancer. On the second day of the full moon, you have 3 days to do some work during the moon cycles. And then you want to sow a seed. It's all right, during this time where I told you that my sister friend, she sowed into my life, gave me some good things, such as a necessity that was for me, and then came and cleaned up. So sewing is good. Who are you taking care of? Who are you? What have you been over an elderly person house lately? Take them some soup, take them some bottled water. Elderly people, some of them people are eating dog food and cat food because they cannot afford food. Their check only goes so much, it goes so far. Are you so endowed within yourself that you're not helping someone else other than your damn family? Because you wonder, is this karma arising, coming upon you? No, it's just that you are not being a servant, to those that has been here. Elderly people shouldn't be forgotten. They don't put in the work. I always keep an elderly person. Always. If I don't have that, right now there is a family of 6. I do special things for them. Who are you doing things for? You know? And are you doing it for selfish gain? That's another thing. That's going into the sowing and everything. Many blessings can come back to you if you put the energy out there. It will come back. That's the law of attraction. Got that book here. I done read Esther and Jerry many years and years and years ago. You know, it is still new age shit, you know what I'm saying? But when I'm saying I've read it so many times, I get it. Do you get it? Some people see a need and they're in position to satisfy it where there is comfortability for that individual, but they keep on walking. And so when promotion comes, a new house come up, a new car and everything, your blessing just keep on walking and pass your goddamn ass. And that's how it go. It ain't somebody don't put a spell on you. Someone has spoken hate on you. It ain't none of that. It's not. So I just hold on here. Excuse me. Yeah, my little one is still up. Graceland, excuse me. So yeah. And bitches don't judge me. Because who said that cussing was a profanity bad thing anyway? Kiss my ass. Now, going back to what I was saying, talking about the moon rise during the full moon, which ass should be doing, you know, going back to that. So, yeah, I love life. I love life. I love life tremendously. Back to the chakras and everything such as that. All right, touch. I know we done went through the pandemic and everything, and most people is no longer sensitive. Touch, in order to want the desire, assisting other people, you have to have the touch, which is the heart chakra, green, ritually going through your veins, just like blood. And it will allow you to have that pressure of feeling the need of touching hearts. So that's pretty much what I want to talk about the human physical electromagnetic systems. And the touch, dealing with, let's go into the meridians of the body. The touch has a way of healing the cells in the body. The organs. So you want to have that stimulation in the body, because if your cells and your glands not working, your pussy and your dick ain't gonna work. Touch, you know? All right, so that's pretty much what I suggest is working on the energy field of your heart chakra during this full moon, touching into the otherworldly part of you, which is the aura fields within. And so you want to continue allowing the skin to feel pain, allowing the skin to feel sweat, allowing the skin to get cold, allowing the skin to feel your finger touch. Yeah. So therefore, when you go through that, you ain't got to beat it up so bad. You ain't got to check it out so bad just to get that feeling, touch, to release. So that is what I have today. I'm just looking around to make sure that's basically it. I do have a couple more books or whatnot right here. Any questions before I go? I'm waiting. I'm on Instagram and I am on YouTube Live as well. Okay, no questions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm out on Monday. How was your meeting? It was good. Thank you for asking.